After 25 years living in London, I've returned to my birthplace amongst the mountains of the South Wales valleys. Join me as I journey my new life with plans of growing my own food and ultimately creating my own homestead. Videos are posted every week, so if you like this one, give the video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Oh look, there's a little museum here in the old stables. Talks about the area through the ages, and then in here are some old garden tools. Now this thing here, this thing is what they used to put the broken clay pots in, and it used to grind the pots down into dust. And then you'd put the dust in as part of a potting compost. But that is a beautiful tool store. The Des Res Viewing Gallery. Oh, this is nice. Come in and have a sit down. While you look over the garden, doesn't matter what the weather is. I heard them saying in the kitchen they could do with some water. It hasn't rained here for weeks, they said. And that's why the grass is looking a bit yellow. That's nice there. Look at that old-fashioned gate. But I'm going to head in the direction of the kitchen garden. So they gave me a map here. It's a 4-acre site. So it's a full day place. We are up there, and the kitchen garden's all the way down by 24 and 25. So one of the reasons why I came here was to get a bit of inspiration for my own little bit of a homestead. So here we are, this is the kitchen garden. In fact, let's just walk down to the greenhouse and then we'll walk around. And a beautiful greenhouse it is too. Certainly has a feel of Victorian kitchen garden about it. Look at this. Wonderful. Fuchsias, and look at the shelves there. And there are loads of bees. I can hear them buzzing around. Right, let's go and have a look at the kitchen garden. They've just had their onions planted. Very freshly done. That might have even been done this morning. They've started cropping potatoes. Lettuce, plenty of lettuce. See, I do like this old-fashioned way of straight lines. Beetroot, onions, carrots. Broad beans are coming to an end now. And yes, must put the nets over the cabbages because I can see there are lots of cabbage white butterfly. In fact, there's one or two trying to get in there. In fact, I think it's in there. One is in and one is out. Oh well, you'll have a jolly old time in there. Look at that for a view. Oh, they're runner beans. A flower in as well. And asparagus beds in the old coal frames they've got. And I can see from the wall up there Just observe the wall. There is a chimney on top. Now, back in the old Victorian days, walls used to act as a sort of radiator, and they would have a fire within there so that the heat would warm the fruit, which would then warm the Duke and Duchess who owned the kitchen garden. It's not something that a common gardener would have. Look at these beautiful cloches here. Very Harry Dodson. And then when you want to get a bit of air in, you just slightly turn them. Very heavy. And then in here, got some carrots. See, very similar to the one that I've got. I just need to try and fix a bit of glass on top. And then down here, it looks like we've got some fruit. This is the orchard. See, so it's not a big site, this section's not. I'll have a walk around the apples now. Oh, I've just seen something which you will love. I'll walk up there now and show you. It's part of the fruit. Right, how do we get there? Up here through the little archway. I do like a gravel path, see. Now I wonder if we can go in there. Because I noticed some fruit. So there are plums here. But I noticed a load of... No, that's closed, I think. No, that's closed. And no wonder it's closed, because look at the abundance of fruit. Of red currants and black currants. A bird in there would strip it within 20 minutes. And can't see any cherries on the cherry tree. But those red currants look gorgeous. Right, I'm going to move away from here because there are lots of wasps enjoying some of the plums which have gone a bit soft. So this is still a working garden. This still serves the big house with their fruit and veg. But they're kind enough to open it to the public. And just next to the kitchen garden, now this site, well, the site of a quarry. And it was made into a garden back in 1995. And these could be some of the original stone. Let's have a quick look across the field there. It would be amazing to come out here at dawn and to listen to the birds. There's some sheep over there. Now if we walk through the quarry part here, apparently there is a secret garden somewhere, which I'm told many people miss it. It is so much of a secret. So let us see if we can find it. Oh, it's nice and cool now to come under the shade a bit. Look at this, it's like being in the woods. Ah, is this the secret garden? Where will this lead us? Where is this going? Oh, you've got to be quite slim. Ah, this is the grotto. So this must be the secret garden. Ah, no, that was not the secret garden. Right, the secret garden remains a secret. Let's continue walking around. Is it up here? Look at this for a pond. Say something as beautiful as this, you can't keep it just to yourself. Look at this one here, the lily. Absolutely gorgeous. And then down by the lily pond. Now that is not rhubarb, that is gunnera. It grows very tall in a boggy situation. Now I think this could be the secret garden. Let's have a look. Have we found the secret? Aha. No, it's not. That is not the secret. Is it this one then? Here we are. I think this is it. We found the secret. Oh, it's nice and cool in here. The heat of the day is now starting to warm up. See, it's the type of garden you can come every season. Look at that there. Now I can tell you that these gates, the ball on top, is said to be a cannon from the Battle of Waterloo. This is one of the shots that they used in the cannon. There you go. See, so much to see. This was recently featured on BBC Gardener's World. That's why I thought I'd come on a Wednesday. Come on the first day and come early, before the crowds come. Because I would imagine they've had quite a few more visitors since being on the TV. Look at that. That looks like a chimney. I thought maybe then there was a boiler underneath the soil here. Sometimes that's what they used to do, was to put the boiler under the ground so that gravity could heat up the greenhouses. And there does seem to be a building there, so maybe it is. Who knows? It's nice to be in a garden that is full of wildlife and insects. And then we come back around then to the kitchen garden. Look at that clematis. Beautiful. Now through here, so maybe I was right, is the pool. So maybe there was a burner underneath the soil there. See, there's so many little twists and turns, you're not quite sure where to go next. See, it's like I've always said, black does work as a colour in the garden because it just makes everything else then pop. Makes all the colours stand out more. Look at the colours on these. Absolutely stunning. Tiles on that. You can tell by the lawn how much rain they haven't had. And look at this for a specimen. This is a monkey puzzle tree. Planted in 1884. Even before the lawn, because the lawn wasn't built until 1900. And it is said to be the largest monkey puzzle tree in Herefordshire. We have one of these in Treherbert High Street that was planted more or less the same time as this one. Maybe there was somebody going around throwing seed. Look at these beds on this side as well. Sweet peas.
This must be the big lawn.
Evening primrose, I haven't seen that for years. I must get some seed of that. Look at this border here. Stunning. Right, now they said there's another hidden garden up here. Let's have a look. Look at those there for the bees. Old-fashioned beehives. And again, another little house. See, a lot of people forget that you have to put spaces to sit down and to enjoy the space as well. It's not just all about doing the garden. It's about just sitting and enjoying the space. And then just when you think it's finished, there's even more. I will have to buy a plant or two. Look at this garden here. Look at that there. Stunning. Now this building looks like it would be a very good fruit store, but it's actually a pigeon cot. Wonder if I can get in there. Oh, it's a bit of a squeeze. Just look at the architecture on that. Somebody at some point has tried to climb the ladder, because there's a sign now. Do not climb. Right, it's a good job I didn't have a cake this morning, otherwise I might not be able to get out back through that door. Let's try it. It is a bit of a tight squeeze. Oh, there we go. Now I can have a slice of cake. This is a cider orchard planted in the year I was born, 1974. There's certainly a few pints come out of this bit of land. I love that. From a big butt to a small butt. This is what they used to have back in the day, to put the water in and to transport it around the gardens. Still something that you could use today in a garden. And next door, the sheep are enjoying the coolness of the trees. Do not feed the ducks. I think the ducks look a bit stoned to me. And then in here is the shop, where you can buy the head gardener's books, which I'll put a link to.
This year as well, which is lovely to see.
She's got 3 books out, so I will put a link to them. Oh, look at them mugs. Do I need another mug? Ah, this is where the plant sale is. Oh, look at that. Tetchers. That's a good system. The different colour labels denotes the price. But I'm trying to be good and only put things in when I know I have a space for them already. Right, the place where I thought was the secret garden wasn't. I've been given a tip off. You find the urn. And then it's by the side of the urn. Well, I can't see anything. Or maybe it's so secret you can't find it. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. That's the secret garden. Right, so you go down here and then you turn to the right, and with this little thin body you slide through into the secret garden. Here we have it. Then I think you walk around the side here. That was a very good secret, that was. Look at that for a seat. Wonderful. I love that there. Like an old abbey, but a folly. Here we go, we can get a better view of the fruit now on this side. Look at that. And chrysanthemums here. And to tell if the pot needs to be watered, you get a stick and you just tap the side, and then you can tell by the ringing whether it needs to be watered or not. I hadn't seen that first time round. There are bells. I wonder if they ding. Maybe I'll have to wait till 12 o'clock to find out. Well, the temperature in the car is hitting 29 degrees, and you can feel it. In the last half an hour it has certainly got very hot. Now I will put a link to the gardens and to the books written by Tamsin. She's the head gardener here. I'll put all that in the description below. I'll come back in autumn or in the winter to see how the garden is different then. As you know, I prefer the cooler months of the year rather than these hot sweltering days. So thank you very much for joining me, and I'll catch up with you next time. So from me until then, bye for now.